Right guys, I have a notification, if you look on the left, that a temporal storm is imminent. And I think that I would have done better if instead of a full slab I had put steps there. But nonetheless, I think that's quite a good little cowl, and it should keep the rain out, which is first class. Seem to be doing okay here. We have our garden neatly set out now. I've got some earth-like fallow. Here we go. Now apparently these storms increase in strength as the days get on. The more storms you go to, the stronger they get. Oh my goodness, look at my garden. Wow. Do you know there are paintings like this where you see the hedges and the fields, the particles are going upwards. Wow, what an effect. Absolutely amazing effect. Look at it. Writhing. The only time you get true curves on Vintage Story is in the middle of a temporal storm. Just shows though it can be coded in. Whoa, I'm glad I don't suffer from seasickness. And that thing is like a ship on the horizon. That effect's wonderful. I don't think we can see very far. No, it's a very thick storm. We can only see the garden. Wow. It's an amazing look. Gosh, if you took a photo of that, and you should be able to, let's take a photo, see if we can get it. Nice. Yeah, we've taken some screenshots. I don't know if that will come out. It's a bit dark. Quite fun to have a screenshot like that, wouldn't it? Wow. Writhing around. It's amazing that the parsnips don't pop out of the earth. After my first experience with one of these, where I hadn't actually gone through a temporal storm, I had actually entered the rust world. The temporal storms seem a lot easier. It's difficult to see the edge of this. Has anything spawned down there? Not that I can see, but the particles are still going upwards. Doesn't tell you, does it? It says it's imminent. It does not tell you. By the way, to take a... Oh gosh, look at that! Something has spawned in my vegetable patch. Oi! What a horrible thing. Spawned in my veg patch. And what are you? Oh, you're just the torches coming up from the ceiling. Huh! The cheek of it. The cheek of it. Don't you tread on my cabbage. Look at them. Ooh. Nasty, nasty. Uh-oh, to you too. Can I... Actually, I need to eat. Well, that's the first time I've seen anything spawn, especially something that nasty. And I wonder if the spawns get worse. Could I hit one, I wonder? Oh, look. Look at that thing. Ugh. I have to go and pick my arrows up when I get down there. And the voices on the wind. The horrible voices. Are there any in my bedroom? I hope not. I want to share a bed with those things. Well, I didn't think anything like that spawned. So how wrong is that? Oh gosh. Let me see if I can see them from up here. Oh wow, curved steps. Oh good grief. That's a look, isn't it? Oh my goodness, look at the different curves. I just am in complete awe as to how they programmed this. And my wheel, my gear, my temporal gear is going backwards very rapidly. Yeah, there's nothing up here. This is all on the half slab, guys. And these temporal storms are a real test of whether your roof actually is spawn. Oh my God. There's one of them there. I didn't think they could spawn up here. This is a half slab. It must have come up the ladder. I need a trap door there for the future. It's not seen me. Oh, it's gone thin. I don't want to tangle with it. It might kill me. And then I would, if I die here, I end up in the middle of a temporary negative area in a temporal storm in my last base. And I tell you, I went through one of those once. It's terrifying. All these things spawned around me. And even after the storm had gone, they were still there because my wheel didn't recover because I was in a negative area. Well, I didn't think they could spawn up here. I suspect that one came up the ladder. I think I'd better put a hatch on top of the ladder. I got distracted watching it. Is it coming towards me? Are there any more? No, it's just that one. Oh God, they do come up the ladder. Right. That is not a nice thing to find out. Oh Lord. Don't get cornered up here. Run. Dang it. Run round. They're behind me, aren't they? I am going to die here. Dang it. Wretched things. Wretched things. I do not want to end up back in my base in the middle of a temporal spawn. Hang on, girl. Hang on. Just hang on. Yeah, they're over there now. Just stand still. Eat. They're attracted to light. They're attracted to light as I... Dang it! Ah, this is a bad place. This is a bad place to spawn in the middle of this. Are we at the end of the storm, or will they spawn here? It's waning, it's waning. But look at my temporal gear going negative. I could go into a negative place here. I don't want to leave this place. If I respawn, I will respawn here on this button. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at my gear. And the trouble is I'm going to have to find a positive area, otherwise it will just keep going down, being in a negative area. Honestly, I spent so many hours on this base and I love it, but it's a terrifying place now that there's negative temporal, I think it's temporal insanity actually. What have I got in my inventory? All sorts of things. I've got some food. Eat. Oh my goodness. Now my gear's still going to be going down. Right, that's not too bad. Oh my goodness. Right, what I'm going to do is make the most of a bad situation, load up with anything I want to take back with me. That's it. And then I will see you back at my base. And we've got our, I brought my bismuth bronze and more copper ingots back because I am not going to stand realistically and forge in a negative area. Is that all? Oh, I've got 16 there. Thank goodness, I thought I'd lost some en route. And let's fill up our copper. Lovely. Right. Now, it's good to have a quern. Where would you want to sit and quern at night? Because it's the sort of thing and you would need a well. Aha. And you need water for cooking. Come with me. You are at the moment in the wrong place. And I liked you there. You looked wonderful. But I think we'll just move you slightly. And let us temporarily put you as an ornament there. Very nice. And I think that if we're going to have a well, it should be here. Because I'm setting up a cooking station here. And one of the things you are going to need with cookery is a well. Okay. So, if we're going to have a well, I think granite rock, polished granite rock would be the thing, don't you guys? The answer is yes. Pick that one up. Yeah, that looks better. And I think what we might do is make it look like a complete well. Because I have enough of this rock. Nice. I want that there. Would that look odd? Let's see what it looks like with water in. Press Control. Oh, I know what we would put there. We would put the kern there, wouldn't we? That would be what we would put there. That's it. That's it. That's how it matches, because you always need water if you're going to make flour or something like that. Perfect. Yeah, that. Now, how much peat have we got? Oh, quite a lot. Good. So let's take our fire starter, which is going to have to be renewed soon. And let's take a lot of peat, because this is going to be a one-to-one transaction, I think, but we could split it up. Right. Let's put some peat on. Right. There we go. All right, let's put all the peat in there, and then we will put half of those in. Is that right? They need 850 and peat is 900. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So here we'll do the same thing again. Nice. Let's get those fabrics going. And we need display cases, guys. So we are going to come into here, and I've already got a bloomery set up. We have 16 black coal. We need 24 quartz. And in fact, what we need is 6, not 16. There we go. 6 coal, 24 quartz. And we are going to set our bloomeries up on this side. Lovely. That one. And then we can put in, yeah, 6 of that. And 24 so you've got 6 black coal, 24 quartz, light it, there we go. I might just leave a torch in there. And we've got 52 more fired brick, and I have another candle there. Until I want that, I'm going to put it by my bedside until I've made something else, because there's just not enough light in here. Right. Let's go and have a look at our bees. Large. Large. Excellent. They're coming along well. They like it. They like it. So we need to make another skep. Oh, up. And we're going to need a lot more reeds. Let's have a look how many reeds we've got. I tend to set my gardens out, guys, to allow me to grow reeds. You could just put one thing of water, but this way I know that I've got 8 reeds in each. So if I cut them, 6, 7, 8, right? It means that I cut 2 lines, and that will give me enough for a skep. So it's actually fairly carefully measured, not just according to crop rotation and getting the crops well moisturized and having a variety of crops. It's also very carefully measured so that I know that if I want a skep, I harvest 2 lines, and provided I've got a couple of bits of clay, which I should have. There we go. 2 pieces of clay, 16, and I have a skep. And I'm going to put that in with my bees, because I'm going to need a lot of candles. So already I've got another bee skep. This needs to be path. This needs to be quicker for when I collect the skeps. So let's put you back here. Plenty of flowers around there, and you're next to that one. Yeah, 106 nearby flowers. They only need about 8. 95. You haven't got as many flowers as the one in the middle. That's why we put the main skep in the middle. And we might always just leave that. I'm a bit superstitious. I always tend to leave the first skep for a long time. That's the end of this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. Please leave comments. And please consider subscribing to me. Goodbye. I hope I see you in the next episode.